So the day that I saved someone's life at the Melbourne Marathon last year, it was a pretty chaotic day.
Towards the back end of the race, I started to feel really tired and lethargic and not myself. I was noticing on my watch that my heart rate was peaking and continuing to increase even when I was trying to drop my pace and run a bit slower.
He stops, he kind of seems like he kind of cools over and then falls flat on his face, and I knew straight away that this wasn't good.
We had patients back to back to back, and I was off helping another patient when I noticed that my partner had started compressions on a patient. And so immediately I knew that I had to go and help him and start the CPR process.
One started doing compressions and the other one started setting up the defib. I grabbed the oxygen kit, tried to remember my training.
You check his airway, check his breathing. When I was checking his breathing, I could feel for his carotid pulse, no pulse. And then I was straight away on the chest. Then as I was doing CPR, we then cut off his shirt and she placed on the defib pads. And that's when we ended up defibbing him as well.
I knew what I had to do in terms of my training. And so I wasn't thinking about the fact that the patient might not survive. I was just thinking that, okay, my role is to apply the defibrillator and then he is gonna come back to us and start breathing again.
I felt for a pulse. We got return of ROSC, and that's when he sort of came back to it. So it was just like an amazing moment. When Svetlana asked him a few questions, I was like, okay, this is a good sign.
The first thing that came to my mind when I learned out of cardiac arrest was a bit of shock. Initially, I thought I'd just fainted or had just collapsed.
To have a really successful outcome with CPR, it's quite rare. And I think that in itself was really rewarding. But then when I heard that we were going to meet Lewis, I was a little bit nervous, but I think that it was really nice to close the loop and really understand the impact that we were able to make. And Lewis is quite a young person, so he has his whole life ahead of him. And to know that I was one of the people that helped contribute to that it's really fulfilling. And I don't think that I'm ever going to forget it.
So the feeling, at least for myself, can't speak for the others, but I'm sure it's the same, was just like an overwhelming honor to have the privilege to bring back someone, to have a second chance at life. A lot of gratitude. It was just a gratitude for the timing of everything and the team around me and all the training that we received through St. John, because I felt like I was so prepared for that moment.
I would tell people to go and do their first aid course. Anyone can do it and anyone can then contribute to saving someone's life, whether they're out at the supermarket or just anywhere in any scenario.
You don't know how important it is until something like this happens and it can save someone's life literally in seconds just by knowing what to do correctly. It could be the difference between them making it or not.
To the team that worked on me in the day, I don't know, it's extremely hard to put into words like the impact that they've had on my life and my family's life. It's just amazing that people give up their time to go to events like this and work on people and have the skills to be able to get such a positive outcome from it. Yeah, it's just amazing.